stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What's up, crypto fam? Welcome to the Extra Bullish Hour with your hosts, the Bagman, Berserker, Uncle Buster, and Fuma Boys. Smash those likes and the subscribe button on the way in. Thanks, fam.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up, pump it up.
Now buckle up and let's get bullish. Extra bullish.
Pump it up.
Pump it.
Pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up. Pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up. Pump my bags up. Pump it up.
Where's your bag?
Pump it up. Pump my bags up.
Let's fucking
Pump
go.
my moon bags. Pump my moon bags.
What is up? Good glitches.
You had one job, Fuma. You had one job to get your bag.
One job.
Get them
And like,
bags up. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome in, Bagman Bag Ladies, to another one. Extra Bullish Hour. We're here every Sunday at the same time, 10:05 PST. Sometimes we run a little bit late, but we got a special guest with us this morning. Welcome in, Maya from XRP Unleashed. How you doing this morning? Welcome in.
Great. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Thanks for having me.
We got the rest of the guys with us. Uncle Buster, Zerker, Nerdy, Fuma. What's up, glitches?
what's up, pimp?
Are we gonna get right into this? Or are we just gonna let this
Let's
go?
go right in. So dive right in. It's been a while.
All right, what's going on with this movie? We ready to hear about it? Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys ready? You ready to hear about it?
Yep.
Drop the 411 on us.
Yeah. So the worldwide release comes out November 21st. We actually are finishing the last little, kind of post-production stuff this next week. We'll be done Thursday. So that means, with sound, with graphics, with just the post-production stuff. Like everything's put together. It's just kind of the little technical stuff. But yeah, and then we're really excited about our premieres. We just came up with a really great opportunity. Yeah, here's XRP Unleashed. We have in 7 different cities. 4 of the cities are sold out. The cities that are left with the available seating are Boston, New York, and DC. They each have about 30 people or less available. And just recently we decided, hey, let's we saw that the American film market was the week before the first premiere, and we decided to see if we could screen there. And yeah, I don't know if you guys know like a Sundance or Cannes, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
similar to that. It's one of the
Mhm.
it's another festival like that, but it's different in the sense of specifically the people who are there are sales agents from big studios like Warner Brothers, like Lionsgate, like A24 and stuff. And they're there specifically to buy a film. So we've decided to see if we could go that route one more time. We actually did get approved. Our films, we submitted it, they approved it, and so November 5th, 11:30 a.m. we are showing the film to a bunch of like Hollywood agents and people from around the world who are there to buy the film. And so
Oh.
fingers crossed, because that's always like the best route. However, whatever happens, depending on whatever happens, we'll do the premieres, we'll do the worldwide launch, and it just depends on. We'll know how like self-distribution looks pretty soon. So
Nice.
are we gonna go on our own, or are we gonna go through one of these sales agents? So
Okay.
How do you feel about
Yep.
That's
that? Do you
smart.
feel like positive that they're going to pick it up, or do you feel like they're not going to want to mess with it?
No, I actually do feel like pretty positive that they're gonna pick it up. Looking at some of the other films that are there, Um, it's ours is very unique. It stands out. It's almost kind of a crime drama type of
Nice.
movie. I know it's
Nice.
about the financial system, but you got to add a little entertainment to it, and it's more of a, if anyone likes, investigative work, or, crime dramas,
Mhm.
it's similar. But I do think it's going to stand out at the festival, at the American Film Market, because it is about the financial system. The other films I see there are mainly horror films or some
Crack.
comedies, which
Yeah.
which are the easiest films to make, and that's why,
Yeah.
people starting off with films, they usually start off with like horror films or comedies. So
Mhm.
ours does stand out in regards to that. So yeah, I do think it'll do well. We're hoping. We just need one person.
Let me
That's
ask you a
right.
So
question. Nerdy already knows where I'm gonna go with this.
yeah,
Let's say a Warner Brothers buys your film. What makes you think
right.
they're gonna distribute it instead of throw it on the shelf and can you?
That's a very good question. That is why, there is a contract, there is an offer.
Mhm.
That is why we are getting, we already have lined up our own lawyer to make sure all of the,
We'll throw these
all of
numbers
the
out. I
things.
need to hear numbers. I need to
Yeah.
see how your face physically feel. Warner Brother walks up with $30 million cash. Says, "Oh my, what are you doing, Maya? Keep it funky. What are you doing? That is going on the shelf, isn't it? Yes or no?"
No, hey, you know what? I don't
Ryan.
know. We haven't even had the deal yet.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers comes
You know,
up with $30 million for all my Warner
I
Brother
think
execs out there. It says,
Maya,
Maya,
just
we want your
tell
film
him
for
to
$30
shut
million,
up.
and you have no legal right to steal for hours.
it's too early in the morning for this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no,
We're
He's
already
on
talking
the
you
about
know,
shelving it.
he's on the East Coast. That's why.
Oh, I'm up. I had
Yeah.
breakfast, steak, chicken. I
you
had
are
it
all
all.
No, what
Answer
I'm
Maya.
saying is that, again, we do look over the offers, lawyers, right, to protect us, right, who is selling the film, and we can also have, right, constituents and certain things that
You know who you sound like
we
right
want
now?
them to do.
You know who you sound like
Um,
right now? Kamala Harris. You
Well,
sidestepping
bro,
me. $30 million.
what?
Yes or no? What you saying, Maya? What you saying?
bro,
$30
bro,
million.
$30
this
million?
won't
No
Oh,
even
way,
you're
bro.
happen,
saying,
bro,
oh,
because Trump is like talking Deaton, dude. Deaton's in the mouths of a lot of big people right now, and Deaton's in this
Yeah.
film. Like,
yes,
this
yes,
is a hot
Yeah.
ticket, bro. Yeah.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
why
it
30
This is gonna
is,
million
be a
is
it
a
hot
number.
is.
ticket.
You have
It
Deaton,
is.
I would have
Are
gave
you
you
trying
5
to are you
million
trying to
for it.
ask if I will sell out if they offer 30 million?
Are you
First of all,
selling out for $30
documentary.
million
Basically,
or
that's what
$300
he's
million?
asking. Pretty much.
What's your number?
No. Are you
Yeah.
What's
first
your
of
number?
Money
all,
What's
is
your
No
first of
way.
involved,
sellout
all,
number?
though.
Everybody
Yeah.
get a sellout number.
That's just too much
first of all,
work to go there,
documentaries
bro.
Bro,
Like,
are never that much. But
bro, you
again,
didn't
I
smash the
actually
ice. You turned it into water, bro. You didn't break the ice. You smashed the iceberg.
And when it comes to XRP, we got to get up in there. You
Get,
gotta
get up in it. Get up in it. Yeah.
no, I agree. I agree. The thing is that originally we did start off with, we want to stick to why we made this film, and so
Mhm.
if an offer is on the table, we're going to be very cautious about who is buying it, what the terms are, and all of that. So I
Mhm.
our plan is to get it worldwide, and so at the American Film Market
Okay,
there are a lot of sales agents
okay.
worldwide, and so
Help
we will have our
you
choice.
worldwide,
So
man. I'm gonna help you out. Go ahead and send me a digital copy. I'm gonna put it on the Pirates Bay, and it's gonna get out there. And I'm gonna put it on my press
that's how we'll
server.
get out.
That's how we get it
Yeah,
out there.
he'll help you.
If you about the
Yeah.
bag, say you about the bag. And then if you want to get it out there, put it on the Pirates Bay right now and keep it funky.
Sam Brown's extreme views on a
Oh,
My bad.
What's up,
whoa.
Ice?
That was a preview. We already have it.
Was that a preview?
Oh, run it. Run it. Let's run the
Hey,
preview.
Maya, sorry to put you
All
on
I
the
know
spot. I
is
do
the
it to
right
everybody.
offer has to be on the table, So, and
yeah, for sure.
no, we want to stick true. You want to stay true to the original reason, right? We want to stay true to the original reason of making this film, and that really was to get it out to the masses, to wake up people, to help them be informed as well as just make a better, we're not promoting anything, but we want to just help people have that knowledge to be able to make a better decision, in
Okay.
their financial life and stuff. So, uh,
Well, you do
you're
this then.
funny. Don't even-
I'm gonna put. You can put your money where your mouth is on this one.
Oh my God, Fuma.
This is a good one. This is a good one, Maya. You know, never spoke to you this way before. After you cut your deal, put it in your contract that after, let's go 5 years, that movie automatically gets put on a turret and gets good. You can go on a pirate in other places.
Okay. Well,
Ooh.
you know what? We'll just see. I don't know. I don't know what is
You
going
ain't
to
got that
happen
life.
at the next.
Ladies and
No.
gentlemen that are just
Yeah.
tuning in, this is
I'm gonna put it
Maya
on the pirate
from
thing.
Fruition Productions. Welcome aboard, Maya.
It's gonna be on the Media One server. You ever get digital with it?
Hey, yeah. Okay.
When,
I'll know who did it.
when did you
I'll know
guys?
who did it.
How long have you been working on it? Like, when did you guys
That's
start
all right. Go ahead.
on the film?
We started actually. So in film world, it's been pretty fast. We started in December. Was
Okay, yeah.
when we really started our first day of shooting, and then our second real day of shooting was really not until the middle of January, end of January. So I'd say, about 11 months, 10 or 11 months. Most films take, years to make, 1 or 2 years, especially, if it had this many people in it and all that stuff. But we know, I mean, our plan was to always release it in 2024. We know that we tried to get it before the election, but it was just too difficult for the editor and Chris to really get that all constructed. Because to be honest, when we were talking over the summer with Hollywood and stuff, they right, they told us that it needed to be in a 6-part series in order to get on like a Netflix platform and all of that. And then when we decided to self-distribute because they just didn't understand the project. They, their best advice was, oh, this is not going to be successful unless you have like a LeBron James or Kim Kardashian attached to it. And I'm thinking, what the fuck?
All
Okay.
you need is Master.
Uh,
Yeah,
You don't need any. You need Master P.
like what? What?
All you need is Master P. You know who Master
All
P
you need
is?
No.
Master P.
Ah, he's the first person to ever go movies. Like, Google this guy named Master P. His real name is Percy.
Okay.
He was the
Okay.
first guy who went against Hollywood, and the first time he did it was with music. He was the first guy to do his own distribution deal, where he paid
Yeah.
like a lawyer like $25K. So that's number one. And then number two,
Okay.
he started doing distribution of his own movies. So he was the first one original to start really doing that type of thing, and then others came out.
Right. Yeah.
So-
I mean, I feel like a lot of people at some point eventually have to go around the system because, I mean, I'm here in California, in LA. Hollywood is dying. So, maybe it's a good thing
Yeah, it is.
that we didn't even go that route. The system is broken. Hollywood's dying. And to be honest, Hollywood has always been too greedy and too slow and archaic with just even in the film world with how how's a film made. It takes years usually, and then distribution, they just fuck you over, to be honest, with
Yeah.
what you
Yep.
get back, right? Even putting it on, we're still thinking about putting it on Apple, Amazon through our self distribution company that we're connected to, but even Apple and Amazon take 50%. And so it's
Jeez.
pretty ridiculous. And so that's why we're starting off, just to get it out there on our own platform, fruitionproductions.com, and just starting off with like selling it on our own network. We found a way to be able to create almost like our own mini Netflix, to become our own mini Netflix in a way. So, if that means we're going to get the majority of the profits, then why would we ever give up any of those,
50%.
any of
What was
those
that?
licensing rights? So
I'll say something
you
really
can also
quick.
get a local channel. I'm sorry. Go
Huh?
ahead.
Hold on, real quick. So when it comes to like distributing movies where it's about information, it's going to be harder to do. I learned a lot
Right.
from just from looking at what Dinesh D'Souza did, because Dinesh D'Souza
Uh-huh.
came out with a lot of documentaries, and a lot of the things what he did was exactly what you're saying. Was he created his own website, but he created like a paywall, so he would post a trailer on YouTube or Rumble or whatever, and then you can watch
Mhm.
the movie on those platforms through a paywall. All you'd have to do is buy the ticket or
Right.
whatever, and just do it that
Right.
way. That can also be an option where you don't have to really depend, because a lot of people don't even go to the movies nowadays, let alone are gonna,
That's true.
like the people who bought a ticket are the people who bought a ticket, but everyone
Right.
else, they're gonna want to watch it online, or they don't have the convenience of doing any of that. So I think an online, like what you're
No.
saying, like hosting it on your
Yeah.
own platform, where people can do just around the world can just come and just, pay whatever and just watch it that way. That'd be cool. Or also a cool thing would be is how they pay. How they pay would kind of coact with what the movie is about. You know what I mean? Like if you
Right.
want to
Right.
pay,
XRP.
yeah, like you're showing
Straight
them
up.
that you can pay with any currency, and it's turning into XRP, and we're getting paid in XRP. But it's like it's kind of like they're interacting with the movie before they even watch the movie, kind of ordeal.
Right, right. No, I
Mm,
completely agree with you. And to actually, that is what we're playing. I mean, we are building kind of a Fruition Productions network. Think of the
yeah,
Tucker Carlson network. Think of Joe Rogan
exactly.
network. That's we started
Mm,
realizing that is the future. That's the way to do
yeah.
it. And we would love to be able to receive payment in XRP or Bitcoin or whatever else. It's just
Mm,
is the infrastructure still not quite there with you know with all of that. Right now we decided, even though people don't realize, when you do buy your digital copy, that is forever. But we're using kind of the Vimeo platform. People don't realize that
okay.
it will connect you to Vimeo, and then because that is right, it only takes maybe 1 or 2% of your
Mm,
revenue, and
mm,
two, it has so many other really cool, neat tools on their website where you can gift it to someone, you can donate, you
right.
can do all kinds of stuff. So
Mm,
again, that is the plan. I know
mm,
he's upset over here about the American film market and Warner Brothers over here. But we haven't got an
mm.
offer. We're just going to see, to show it again. It's all marketing and it's all getting it out there. So
Um,
I do agree that, like,
wh-
yeah.
I have another
well,
question.
one thing,
That's very-
hold on. One thing I will
You have a
suggest is
statement or
that,
you have a question,
uh,
lady? Because you make a lot of statements.
hold on. One thing I will suggest is there's a player called JW Player, and JW Player, there's not a downloader out there that can pull your music. I mean, that can pull your movie, that can
Right.
download it or whatever. So that can rip it. So I think if you're gonna use a Vimeo or use a platform like that or use whatever, just
Behind a
try to look.
paywall.
Yeah,
Yes.
try to see if there's any downloaders that anyone would be able to just copy your link and just download your movie. Because if you're paying for all that
Right.
stuff, for those features for Vimeo, when someone can just turn around and just download your movie through a downloading link, then what's the point of paying for all those things, right? But
Right. Right. And
look,
Chris, I
looking,
mean,
yeah,
Chris is more tech savvy. He definitely is looking into all of that, because I
hmm,
agree. That's the biggest fear, is that it will be
yeah,
easy to just download. And right. So we're trying to come up with some way to, like you said, behind a paywall,
hmm,
create a subscription or something where, because I know that just recently it was like an epiphany. We kind of
hmm,
decided this is more than just putting a film out there. We're going to create a network where you know many people from all over the world can experience our projects, our creative projects. And I know Chris has many more
hmm,
ideas for the community and stuff later on, that if you can subscribe to us, you'll be able to watch whatever else projects
yeah,
we have. I mean, we do have a sequel already coming to this, Money Disrupted, which is kind of a
nice,
broader view, right? It's called Money Disrupted.
hmm,
It's more about the Rothschilds, Jekyll Island, the Federal Reserve. It kind of, it's a more
beautiful,
from a macro level. Already, we're trying to see if we can get the guy who wrote Jekyll Island to be in it as
hmm,
well. So yeah, we have many more projects, and we're thinking, this is
nice,
the future, creating your own future networks, as well as
hmm,
becoming like a mini Netflix and stuff. So Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I think I agree with that advice. Yeah, we're trying.
All right, I'm gonna give you some advice, then I'm gonna ask you a question. Number
Yes.
one, don't worry about the pirates, because when we coming for you, we come for you. If I want to take
Okay.
anything else played on the stream, I would do stream to EXT and take it all with the audio and upload it. So don't worry about it. Like, you can try, but the pirates, if we gonna come, we gonna come. So number two,
Okay.
my question, because I'd rather ask you questions than make statements. Was there any person or entity that you felt was blocking you or trying to make it where this would not come out? And please name names and entities if you have them.
Whoa. Well, besides Hollywood itself, let's see
Who
here.
in Hollywood? Who in Hollywood?
Huh?
There's the names. Was there any particular person or group in Hollywood?
No, not group. It was just a few Hollywood executives we spoke to that we connected through through the community. One that even worked with, Mel Gibson and Jim
What was
Caviezel.
his or her name?
Shut
No,
up.
no.
No,
You don't gotta
didn't
drop
know.
names. What are you talking about?
I drop names, bro. I don't care. No cap.
Well, it is a bloodbath.
Go on.
It's a
So what
bloodbath
was-
about
It's a
Ethgate, bro.
bloodbath.
It's a
Was I
crime drama
prepared for
about
this
Ethgate.
early? Exactly. I mean, the
So
biggest
it's a
thing is
touchy
just.
subject. Yeah.
I mean, we're already You know what? It is a good question, and the fact that it is about Ethgate, we already have a target, on our back, because we're talking about. We come out with. I don't know if you guys saw the new trailer yet, but we literally are coming out with J.P. Morgan, which is
Mm,
one that's like, okay, or do we really want to dig into that and put that name
yeah.
out there? But not that one. There's a new one on the website. If you go, yeah, go to Fruition Productions. Oh, go to YouTube and type in Fruition Productions, and you'll see it. You gotta. I mean, yeah, you gotta play this because you'll see some of the
You're
some
like
of
a
the
true
things.
creator. You're putting them in movies, but not naming them in person. That's a question.
Yes. So that one right there is the new one we just dropped. Yes.
Ooh,
All right, you guys want to watch it?
let's
You
watch
guys
it.
should
Can
watch
we
it.
watch it?
Bro.
You'll and then
Hell yeah.
I'll answer those questions. But just wait. Yeah, watch this.
Okay.
We wanted the music to be epic. We wanted a certain feel and impact. So don't worry, the music's not gonna be this loud during our movie and stuff. Some people were like, "Oh wow, this is loud," but it's the energy, it's the impact. So we knew what we
Pump
were
it up.
doing. Go ahead,
Play
pump
it.
it up. Let's see it. Play it.
All right, you guys got audio?
Mm-hmm.
SEC is preparing to sue that crypto startup. The asset in question here is called XRP.
Jay Clayton drops this lawsuit on his last day in office, like mission accomplished.
We became convinced that this whole case was merely a show.
The SEC has become a rogue agency.
And our approach for the last several years have been just really a disaster.
Day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
We don't need more digital currency. We already have digital currency. It's called the US dollar.
The SEC came out and said Ether is also not a security.
We believe current offers and sales of Ether are not securities transactions.
I also have, some theories as to some of the non-legal things that the SEC was trying to do.
He was also being paid as a profit-sharing partner from his law firm, Simpson Thacher. That mission of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance was fulfilled.
Hinman has this unique personal financial interest. He could not be involved in matters because they benefited him financially.
These two individuals working at crypto firms that made very big bets on Ethereum.
Jay Clayton, within a couple of months, goes to One River, who benefited from this decision. You follow the money, it paints a very clear picture. China's financial elite working with the U.S. financial elite and the regulators of the U.S. financial system to front run the new global digital financial system.
Who So that's the question here. Who wins? Because I think that China wins.
Charles said the Chinese have been courting Vitalik hard.
Boom.
That was dope. That was hella
That was
tight.
awesome.
Yeah, we wanted it to hit people hard, you know. So even if the music's a little bit loud, there was a reason to really pump people up. And you know, this is a serious matter. We wanted it to have some impact and wake people up. You know, the government is involved, as you just saw. Any questions about the trailer or feelings that you guys were
Blade
watching
Runner.
it?
No, that was
That
great.
was fire, bro.
I thought it was well done.
That
Even
was
the
Right,
end
right,
reminded me of like
That was really
Warzone,
good.
like the sound effects.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
pretty cool, man.
This is just
Yeah.
the biggest
Yeah.
documentary in history to Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Well, yeah, that end there, it's like
Bro.
the sound effects sound
Yeah,
like Call of Duty.
the end just,
It's pretty cool.
yeah. Yeah. So we just dropped that. I think we already have with all over, I think about 400,000 I've already seen it in about 24 hours. So
Oh yeah.
Nice.
um but yeah, we wanted to bring in this time, you know, really reveal just little kind of allude to some of the corruption and you know, who was involved. So November 21st is when it goes out worldwide. People from around the world, right through the network, can our Fruition Productions website can just buy the film for $15. And we have already people from all over the U.S., especially in Asia and Europe, that are really you know, purchasing the film right now, and we're excited. We're excited to get the whole thing out there. But yeah.
Speaking of, we're gonna give away a digital copy of the for XRP Unleashed. So in the comments, drop
Awesome.
hashtag XRP Unleashed, and we'll do a giveaway towards the end of the show.
Oh yeah.
Am I excluded from that? Because I'm not even
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
Blacklisted.
You said you
86.
already had it. You said you already downloaded it illegally. So
You
We
don't
gotta come
even
get
need
you.
to-
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Maya, so it's a crime drama, and everybody's really into the crime drama type stuff. The who done it, the he done it, who done it clue thing. What kind of impact do you think it'll have on Ethgate? Because we've got like EVM sidechains like pairing with Ripple, and like a lot of people nowadays online are saying that the Ethgate is dead. That's what they're saying. And so I'm wondering if there's like nuggets and like Christmas eggs and what do you call them, Easter eggs and things like that. Do you have
Little
like some
Easter
really cool
eggs.
stuff coming? You got Easter eggs or what? Go ahead.
Yeah, we have some Easter eggs. No, good question. And you know, while maybe it seems like it appears that Ethgate is dead, I think this might rekindle and spark kind of that new interest and reveal so much more of what is behind the scenes with Ethereum founders and such. I don't know if you also caught on to not just Vitalik, but Stephen saying Charles. That means Charles Hoskinson. He was the he's the very reason that the SEC connected with China. So um,
Wow.
yes, and so and then we have a lot more receipts. We have a lot more evidence against J.P. Morgan, Charles, you know, Bill Hinman. So yes, there's so much more. I think it's going to spark a new interest. And I don't know. I don't think it is going to die. And I know that right now, currently, Stephen and we also are looking at James O'Keefe possibly coming to the New York premiere. I know Stephen and them are getting a group together of, you know, patriots and people to really help, you know, wake people up and push this story, because it is about the financial system. And not only is it about the transformation and how money is going to move in the future, but it's about the past corruption and what is going on even currently. Like, this story hasn't stopped. I mean, we've seen this story how many times and how many ways, right? Look at is it Murdoch, or who was that one that
Yeah,
Enron
Murdoch.
and all
Yep.
that, right?
Yeah,
And
Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Yep.
I just feel like it's a story is as old as time that's been, you know, being told. But
Mhm.
I literally feel like this is the biggest story currently in history of the biggest white collar crime that's ever occurred. And so I think people need to wake up to the systems, right? It's because of our systems are corrupt. The people running them are corrupt. And I think it's only going to fuel it. And, you know, we'll see. Hopefully it helps change the system in the future and change people's thoughts around all of that. So, yeah.
You said
Yeah.
you said
Huh.
O'Keefe, like that would be huge because I think O'Keefe when the Ethgate thing was coming, when the Neuroff was going around, but it's like he just picked
Yeah.
up on that crypto side, and it shows like O'Keefe's a smart dude, but it shows you how niche crypto is at the same time. So, I mean, someone like him
Exactly.
getting involved is gonna like just open it
Re-
up
Really
even
open the
bigger.
floodgates to other people really being able to hear the story. You're absolutely right, because I know that James and Steven got together, right? They did that, you know, live, that big live on X back, it
Mhm.
was in April. Um, and so we all just got together. Steven, you know, went to James and said, hey, you know, Maya and Chris are literally telling this story through the eyes of, you know, Ripple and why were they slowed down, different things like that. How about we join forces? And so that's how we were able to get James O'Keefe involved. You know, we invited him. We have tickets for him for the New York premiere. And I know that they're also, Steven and him are also looking at trying to get Tucker Carlson involved as well, even if it's just a tweet or something, because he likes the China aspect to it. You know, they've already
Yeah.
kind of talked to him a little bit. So, you know, this is going
Nice.
to be big. I think we're right around the corner of like the floodgates opening. It's going to all happen in November. Everything's going to happen and go down. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I have a question
Boom.
with like you just said with James O'Keefe and how they got a lot of views with their Stephen interview.
Uh-huh.
Would you guys consider posting anything to do with like maybe maybe after, you know, a year or so the movie has made its money, would you guys publish it on X so everyone can view it?
It depends on like the contract deal we go in, you know, we go into. If we do get a contract, it all depends on, are we going to self-distribute or are we going to, you know, get an offer at the American film market, because it really does say a lot of how we're going to distribute things, you know, if depending on who we get into contact with and connect
Yeah.
with, and what sales agents we get. So, I would hope so. I mean, I would want
Yeah.
to, if it would self-distribute, you know, if we go the self-distribution route, most definitely. But like if we also get an offer and deal, depending on
Mhm.
the deal, no, just kidding.
Yeah, straight
Just
up.
saying
You
it
said that
for
was November
Nice.
5th. You
just
find
kidding.
that out November 5th. You said on.
November 5th. Yes, that's
Okay.
we'll find out that whole week. So the 5th through the 9th we're in Vegas. And that is why actually we are in Vegas. We have 16 we talked to XRP Bags and James 68 James. We have 16 17 seats that of from Vegas people can come and watch the film at the American Film Market. We do have some tickets available there. But yeah, depending on the contract deal, depending on who we talk to, how we sell it, that will really decide whether, you know, what we can do with it in the future. So we do have a lawyer. We're making sure that we don't get screwed and that our terms, right? We want certain terms in the contract,
Mhm.
in the offer. So yeah, we're just trying to get it out there as best as we can, and, you know, do what's
Nice.
right for getting it out amongst, you know, so all eyes can see, right? We really are working on like a worldwide distribution route. So yeah.
If you could do me a
Nice.
small favor, a lot of us
Yes.
movie heads use a website called imdb.com. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
When you get a chance, jump on there and update your links, because they don't have a homepage or your trailer page. So people who want to see it, who are
Oh.
real movie heads, it just hasn't been updated yet.
Oh, thank you
So,
so much. Okay, I'll tell Chris. Yeah.
because you know I was out there looking for your movie already to see if somebody messed you over. So,
Ah.
I'm a movie head for real. So I got different websites I go to
Okay.
see Okay, there's somebody in the production crew stealing. Let me see if I can find out who they are. Let me go to the web over here on the little corner side. I got some stuff going on.
Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, you look clean so far. You look clean.
I got the links
Thank
in
you, thank you.
links in the description if you guys want to pick up the premiere. There's still premiere shows going on.
Yes,
Hold on.
fruitionproductions.com. There's still premiere tickets in Boston, New York, and DC. So, and then if you want to buy a pre-ordered digital copy, $15. Launch will be November 21st. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Get your digital copies. Links are in the description. Also, I just posted them in the chat. Get your digital copy. Also, if you're in the area, check out the premiere over at Boston. We got Boston still open, New York City, Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C. Guys, get your tickets. Support XRP Unleashed. If you guys don't buy your digital copies, XRP is not going to pop.
Straight up.
Let's
Sold.
Let's go. I don't know how how bad of an idea this is, but I've been posting a little bit on even JP Morgan's page, like, hey, here's the trailer for you.
Oh, that's hella good. Trolling
That's
them,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think
Nice.
we'll send him a free copy to Gary Gensler. Bill him in. Why not? JP Morgan. Charles. I'm sure Charles will love it. No. Just
Nice.
kidding.
That's beautiful.
I guess we'll go ahead and do this
Yeah. A lot of
giveaway.
work.
We still got about 10 minutes left on the show. We got coffee time coming up right after at the top of the hour. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the video. Share this with somebody. Let them know that we got XRP Unleashed on the live stream. Also, let them know about the premiere and the pre-order.
Don't worry, we'll get it out there. We will not. We're not going to do a P Diddy move and sell our souls over here. Okay.
Exactly.
Hashtag XRP Unleashed. Last call. We're gonna roll this thing and pick a winner.
Chicken dinner.
Winner, winner.
Yep.
No, I like the
Yeah, but
questionings. Thanks, appreciate it.
You got a lot of good things going for you. You've got the John Deaton thing, which is hot right now. You've got the Ethgate thing that a lot of people don't know about. And what was mysterious? What was mysterious to me was that James O'Keefe tried to wrap his head around it with that X Spaces with Narioff, and then but it kind of went quiet after that. And I think it's because maybe O'Keefe didn't really quite get the concept of Ethgate and just like put it on the back shelf. He put it on the back burner. But now this will open it back up to where they can finally attack it from a like an alternate media sense. But that's the media now. Alternate media.
No, I think you're right, and I think he is getting back on board, talking to Stephen Moore. I know for a while he was just focused on because I don't know if you saw, he just dropped his new documentary about the legal, the border and stuff. So I think he was focused on that as well. But yeah.
Yeah, multiple projects, James O'Keefe. But yeah, he's definitely a patriot, and he's done some ballsy stuff over the years. And so this one, let's go. Like, I'd love to see what comes of this. You know what I mean? Especially when it's involving, big names in the industry. Like these are founders of coins that are massive. These aren't
Exactly.
Coins. Yeah, this
Stephen
is
Narioff and
we're talking about
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. Diana, go ahead.
Yeah, no, ADA, Cardano, huge. Ethereum, the founders, literally the whole storyline is like there's more to this. We know there's more to this. So
Baby oil unleashed. What the heck?
Yes.
That's the third in the series. We've got what's the second one, Maya? The second one coming up, the sequel?
Money Disrupted.
Mm-hmm. Money Disrupted, and then Baby Oil Unleashed at the end. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, even though we, even the ones that came forward and were willing to interview with us, doesn't mean that there weren't more people that we talked to. I know that just even a month ago, I got into contact with the another Ethereum founder, the Amir guy, Amir Chetri, and he wouldn't do it. He said it was a conflict of interest, and I'm like, he just got all weird and cold, and I'm like, why don't you want to come on to this documentary? No.
Seriously, that's
So
That's
questionable.
crazy.
He wanted to live.
ah,
He wanted to live. He cut a
Yep.
deal.
Kind of deal, exactly.
Shout out to the
Yep.
Lizard King who won. I'm gonna be sending you over XRP Unleashed digital copy.
Oh, nice.
Send me over your
Congrats,
email.
Lizard King. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, XRB Bags, and it's always good to chat with all you guys again. I like the questioning. Don't worry, we'll do the
Yeah,
right
you
thing
know.
for the film.
My family comes from
I just want
journalism, man.
I just want to add like 0 chance this fails. Like I think you guys are gonna blow the hell up, and I hope you stack XRP in the final stretch more than you ever have, because y'all deserve it. You put a lot
Yeah.
of time and effort in
No,
this.
thank you. Actually,
Mm,
sadly, a lot of XRP has been killed in this project. Like 200 or
Hopefully you
more.
can recruit.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I think
you
it's
can
gonna
recoup
pan
it
out for
before
you,
we
though,
go.
for sure.
Huh?
I think it's
Hopefully-
gonna pan out.
hopefully-
Even if you had to use them, you're gonna recoup a lot.
Hopefully,
But,
hopefully
I
we'll
think
be
it's
able
just
to
too much
recoup and get it in before it skyrockets. Because,
before it goes. Yeah. So we need more
we
time.
have,
we need a little bit more time.
selling the about 200 or so K over at 50 cents is
Wow.
really rough. So it's really rough.
Oh, I
but
bet.
it's
I
for the
bet.
greater good, and we're excited to get it out there. We appreciate just the community and the support, and helping us with the premieres, and I hope this. I mean, our original thought was really we wanted to do it for those people who are outside the crypto community who aren't aware, and really it came authentically from our hearts, where we wanted to educate people, we wanted to wake them up. Like we were talking about earlier before the show started, some people are just not going to wake up, and that's going to be really hard on them. That's going to be sad. So
Yeah.
we're doing what we can to wake people up, and hopefully this really goes worldwide. People see it, and they start thinking about things. We just want them to start questioning, asking the questions. So yeah.
What's your thought on the whole XRP and the SEC appealing and possible new administration coming in for next year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that Trump brings in, right, the new administration, the crypto kind of council over here. I don't know if Ripple's setting itself up to be that council or whatnot. I mean, I like that Rosie Rios is on, right, from the U.S. Treasury is on the board, and I think we're going to see a lot of good things with if Trump is president. If Kamala, I mean, like I think Chris Larson was saying, even though he donated 10 million to, oh my gosh, to the Democratic Party and Kamala, Brad and Chris were both saying, I mean, I think they're saying either way, XRP is going to succeed. This reset's going to happen. It just, how does that look, under each administration? So we'll see. Might be a rougher, landing with the Democratic administration, but yeah. So, or it's just gonna be rough all around. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah. Appreciate you
It's
guys.
almost
Thanks
like
so much for having me.
It's almost like a crescendo, like everything's all at once. Boom, 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 boom. Ethgate, Trump, like all this stuff.
Man.
It's
all happening
bananas.
all at once. Yep, correct.
But I see, like, when I look at everything as a whole, it's like the Diddy thing. Well, that's all mainstream, but like what you're doing, that's coming from behind. I mean, that's a whole nother window that average person isn't even O'Keefe.
Even O'Keefe didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of research to catch up on. Like, once you've never been in crypto, you don't even know slang. Like, I remember when I got into crypto, I was like, what the hell is all this FUD? And I didn't know none of these damn terms, and then the corruption. But all this is going on. This is why you guys are going to blow up, because all this is going on the whole time. Garling House has been saying transparency, transparency, transparency. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of things are about to blow up, and it's just perfectly done. I don't care. People get mad. Oh, he donated to the Democrat Party. They're assassins, bro. They know what they're
I
doing.
mean, they're
They're
playing
not
both
dumb.
sides.
You know?
They want to win. You
Yeah.
know, which if you're a $1 billion company, you have to do right. I don't think you get to be a $1 billion company without selling your soul a little bit or playing both sides, right? But I do see what they're doing, and I believe in the technology. I believe in XRP. I believe in what it does. You can't beat the time, the speed, the efficiency, the security, and I believe that it is going to be like Brad has said many times, the heart of the new financial system. Also, with our documentary, I want people to know that even in the crypto, even in the XRP community, we are dropping some major things about just the SEC and the corruption that I don't think people realize or understand, even in the crypto community. I know that Steven has given us a few documents that people have never seen before, other than the Ethereum Foundation and certain things. No one's ever seen it publicly. So we do have some stuff that no one has ever seen before. But yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We're ready. We're ready to unleash it, right? And take the internet by storm, right? But everyone deserves. I hope this bull run makes everyone abundant and wealthy, and but I hope we do. That the only difference is, I think, with this group of people and community, and just this time, I think people are going to, right? The old system is dying, the evil ways are dying. I'm just hoping that people, with their abundance, just does good, right? Starts doing good for the world and humanity instead of bad. But
And I think, what you just said, I think, we want people to come and save us and make it all better. But honestly, we could be the change, because
exactly,
just being in crypto, man, people have good hearts. I don't see the greed side of it. Who knows? Everyone's different when the money actually does come in. But
right.
I think most people in crypto are like just higher conscious,
I agree completely.
Bro, this will be like my first opportunity to actually make some real popcorn, because we've been watching a clown movie for like 4 years now. This is actually like the real shit with the real like movie theater butter and like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We actually get to have real popcorn and watch a real movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But butter all the way through, please. Can I get butter all the way through? Thank you.
I think the coolest thing about the whole movie is that there's been so many interviews where people are just like the Narioff interview was just like, he was just saying things. But what the movie does, it actually it visualizes everything and puts everything together. So people actually have a full understanding. Yeah. So thank you for that.
Exactly.
That's beautiful.
Of course. It's a lot to do and to visualize. Chris is brilliant at putting a story together. That's why you went to school, right, for directing and producing. And back then he realized, this doesn't make much money, so he went into Google.
Yeah.
But now, it's that passion, right? It's the corporate world, just it's soulless, right? And so he's like, I got to go back to being creative. And so for the last few years, he's gone back into it. And I think, this is his passion, and I'm hoping that it blows up enough to where he can leave and just really do this full time. Because, I say to anyone out there, now's the time to do what you want to do. Now's the time, think about the here and now, be in the present moment, take that leap, and, it's going to be a different world. I think, I'm hoping that it gives people more hope than anything else, that they can change their life, right? They can be the change and do what they want, not have to be a slave to the system or money anymore,
Yeah.
So
I have a question for you.
Yep.
Would you guys consider doing a movie on JP Morgan and commodity contracts and future contracts and how that market is manipulated? Would you
hey,
guys consider doing
if you tell us the story, bring us all, we could talk. I know that Chris has a lot of projects set up afterwards besides Money Disrupted. Even going into the Ethgate stuff in Ethereum, even more so with Steven doing kind of a docuseries of. We were planning on doing something that's between. Have you ever seen Billions? Like a
No, I haven't.
Billions show? Oh, you got to watch
Oh
that
yeah.
show. It's
Oh
such a
yeah.
good show.
Nice.
Billions
I'll
and
have to
like
check
a
it out.
House of Cards kind of a thing,
I've
and
seen House
like
of Cards, yeah.
between that
Hmm.
make a drama crime series, but using Ethgate and Steven. So
Nice.
yeah, we have a lot more ideas for projects. So yeah, please reach out to Chris. I'm sure he would love to talk about that.
Heck yeah.
But
Rooting for you guys.
thank you.
Real.
Appreciate it. Really. Thank you
Hmm.
so much.
Yep. And we are at the top of the hour, guys. Appreciate everybody jumping in and tuning in for another one. Shout out to XRP Unleashed, Maya, for
Thank you
coming
so
on board
much.
today and sharing what they got going. Make sure to hit the links in the description. FruitionProductions.com. Make sure to get your pre-orders. Also, there's some premiere tickets still available. We got coffee time coming up at the top of the hour. Also, Lizard King hit me up so I can send over that digital copy. We'll catch you guys on the next
Mr. King
one.
got it, huh?
Yep.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you,
Maya,
Maya. You're awesome.
It was good.
Later,
Appreciate
bitches.
you.
Thank you, Maya.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Pump it up, pump it up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it to the moon, pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it up, XRP to the moon.